strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them across the land. One of the seeds is tiny and smaller than the others. Will it be able to keep up? Where are they going? The seed flies higher than the others. Up, up, up it goes. It flies too high and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Now the seeds fly over the ocean. One seed falls in the water. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high. One seed drifts down into the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, and the wind pushes it on with the others. Finally, the wind stops, and the seed falls gently down to the ground. A bird comes by and eats the seed. But the tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small, the bird cannot see it. Now it is winter. After a long trip, the seeds settle down. They look like they're going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a blanket. A hungry mouse that lives in the ground eats a seed for its lunch. But the tiny seed is still, and the mouse does not see it. Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. It's really spring. Birds fly by, the sun shines, rain falls. The seeds grow so round, they burst open a little. But they're not seeds anymore. They're plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. Then stems and leaves begin to grow towards the sun and air. But there is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big, fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and rain away from the new plants, and the little plant dies. The warm weather also brings out children to play. They too have been waiting for the sun in springtime. One child does not see the plant as he runs along and he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. seed from the tiny plant is growing fast. Its neighbors grow even faster. And before the tiny plant has 3 leaves and 7. And look, a flower. But what is happening? First, there are footsteps. Then a shadow looms over them. And a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. A boy has picked the flower for his friends. It is summer. The tiny plant from the tiny seed is not alone. It grows on and it doesn't stop. The sun shines, rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It's taller than the people, taller than the trees, taller than the houses, and a flower is on it. People come from near and far to look at the flower. It is the tallest flower they have seen. It is a giant flower. All summer long, birds, bees, and butterflies come to visit. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Now it is autumn again. The days grow shorter, the nights grow cooler, and wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower and sail along the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. But the wind blows harder, and the flower has lost almost all its petals. It sways and bends from the wind. But the wind is stronger and shakes the flower. Once more, the wind shakes the flower, and the flower seed pod opens. Out come the seeds, and quickly sail away on the wind. Thanks to all of you for coming and supporting us through this process. Thank you to the team, the pre-K team, especially to Rika for prop design and implementation, for Kathy for her behind-the-scenes directorship and also managing that enormous flower, to our music maestro, Mark, and also to a grown-up that joined us last week, Barbie. She joined us for the first time and jumped right into this play and has been like instrumental in making it work.